Let's go, my friends. We got the brand new Sugarfly Cookie topping Beascuits Tart gear guide for you here today. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, questions, comments, do let me know. I love to hear from you. We'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Today is all about Sugarfly Cookie. We're going to give you the gear, all the tips and the tricks to help you build this particular cookie, break this one down to help you be successful here with Sugarfly. All right, so a couple things. This is the brand new cookie here with the Hollyberry update awakening. Absolutely love it. I hope you're having fun just like me. We have a support cookie, a rear cookie. It goes up to level 90 here. Here's the base power, all the base information that you need to know. And this, we have Butterfly's Whisper. It's a 6-second cooldown. Sugarfly Cookie flies up and heals allies periodically. Afterwards, she will unfurl her wings and scatter sugar dust over the battlefield, increasing crit percent and crit damage for all allies and reducing the effect of Dream. Sugar dust, healing 12.4% of attack every 1 second for 10 seconds. We got crit 10% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 1 times, then crit damage plus 15% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 1 time, and then Dream minus 55%, and then stacks up to 1 time here. So this thing has a very quick cooldown actually at 6 seconds. Again, the biggest thing here is a couple pieces to pay attention to is you get 1 stack and then healing as a percent of attack right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue to build this one up so we can get going. I know I get a lot of questions about these things here. Actually, let's go back. You should use your items here first before applying all the additional stamina jellies. So that's going to be the best way to do it. So in this case, we'll go to level 60 actually, because I got a bunch of those. So just like this, use that up, and then that's going to save you a bunch of these extra jellies. And then you go all the way up like this, and we'll go max. There you go. We saved about 400 from that perspective. Now these you can get from all the events, so I just like to call that out because a lot of players like to ask that a lot. All right, so now in terms of this upgrade, let's go ahead. We're going to max this thing, or at least get close depending on how much we have. We don't have enough, so we'll go down to level 60. The nice thing as a free-to-play player, the #1 free-to-play player here, is this, that a lot of these events let you go, like the last one, Boss Rush, lets you go to 90, so you don't have to actually make that all the way up. All right, so here we go. So when it comes to this cookie, what does it mean? So first, let's get the Beascuit on here. We need 1. Let's go ahead, we'll attune this. I will spend some crystals, my friends. And yes, this is where I spend them. There we go. We're good. That was pretty quick. Awesome. Let's level this all the way up here. There we go. So now we got a Beascuit, and let's equip it. All right. So a couple things. In the future, if something does change with this particular cookie and there's some form of element, this would be one spot to go swap out those elements for those pieces. The other thing to be aware of here is that you do have the damage resist bypass from this particular cookie, okay, or this particular Beascuit. Now in this case, there's a couple things that we do want to focus on, quite frankly. Survivability or attack or cooldown. Part of the reasoning on the attack is going to scale that healing, which is why just getting this Beascuit on in the first place and upgrade all the way is going to be super important. The other piece here is survivability, depending on how squishy and depending on what the run looks like. PvP or PvE. Damage resist is going to be super helpful. Cooldown is going to be super helpful, because what it did not say is it did not exclude it just says healing 25% of attack every 1 second for 10 seconds. So you could keep stacking those. It doesn't actually say times 1 stack or those things. So you can keep lots and lots and lots of healing on from that perspective, or at least that's how it reads. So actually increasing the speed is also a great idea. So right now this thing is really on debuff resist, defense, crit resist, defense, a little bit of survivability. Let's see if we get anything a little bit better here. Attack speed, amplified buff, there you go, crit percent, and cooldown. We'll stick with the amplified buff because that's going to make all that other crit a little bit better. We'll stick with that for now because it's kind of fun. And then now we'll go into the toppings. So a couple things about the toppings here. First and foremost, you can use the resonant toppings. I do not have them yet for the Hollyberry cookie, but let's just go in here so you can see. I gotta find one right here. You can use the passionate toppings, and this is the way to think about it. And you can see right here we have Sugarfly Cookie. You can absolutely use them here if you'd like to. I don't have enough from that perspective. However, again, just calling that out. The big thing that you can do here is two things. The first one is definitely on the cooldown. I'm going to build that one in terms of just a very, very fast cookie that will be able to absolutely positively heal like crazy, and then make sure that you're stacking all those other pieces. Let's auto upgrade here and get all those heals going kind of a thing. Okay, very, very important from that perspective. All right, so now we got all these. Let's go ahead and equip them. Outside of that, you may want to take advantage of what I said, which was taking the raspberry ones and focusing in on attack to increase the healing. So that would be the other route to consider. Now, if you have the resonant toppings, they're going to give you very specific bonus effects at a higher level from that perspective, which is much, much more well intended and preferred for your cookies. So just calling that out here, though. Again, what you're going to focus on is survivability with damage resist. You're going to want that attack and that cooldown in there. You may even want some of that amplify buff, just like I said, to get that crit and damage percent even up a little bit higher. So here we got HP debuff, resist. We got cooldown. Here we got cooldown, crit, attack speed, crit percent, amplify buff, debuff, defense damage resist, crit, defense damage resist, HP. So a little bit of survivability, not a lot of other great things in there though, however. All right, so that is how you want to think about your cookie. Once again, between your biscuit and your toppings here, and then don't forget your tart. So on the tart side, generally I like to pair the two together. In this case, we'll keep it being hopefully a very, very fast cookie, and we'll throw this on 2.5%. Great. So it's going to be relatively quick. Now, once again, we got a 1 second start here, and if you want to, you can focus on that attack, and I would do the same thing, add a second set here with the attack and the topping, and then again, that could be an area where maybe you want to mix and match depending on what you're on. So we're going to go with the cooldown here. First and foremost, we're going to go for a run as we always do. We got to go find our spot, not at the Beacon of Truth, all the way into Crispia, into 8 because we've been doing this forever, into dark mode on 8 because that's what we do when we run these cookies. All right, so 829, let's go here. We got our Agar cookie. We're gonna get rid of that one. We got to grab the new Sugarfly in particular here. Let's find it. Now we'll find out if Sugarfly is actually going to deal any damage, or it's just going to be an auto heal the whole time. Oop, wrong one. Where are you? Right there. Okay, let's do this, and if we have to, we'll grab another one to help. All right, support cookie all the way, my friends. Here we go. Look at this speed. Yeah, so you got some attack in here, lots of healing. Look at this, 3 seconds on my heal. We got lots of attack up, dream whistle, crit up, sugar dust. Look at this constant healing here. Pretty sweet. I don't know if we're gonna get all the way through though. This could be interesting. Oh, we're getting there. Nice. Look at that. 24. Look at how, wow, lots there. Now again, if you have that crit in there, you can see as it pops like that to the 50%, or doubling up. That could be another idea in terms of those toppings, is adding in that crit to make that happen. Uh-oh, this thing's healing here. I don't know if we're gonna get it. Uh-oh. Come on, let's go. We got one. We're not gonna make it through in time. Look at that, 20 seconds. Oh my gosh. We're healing too fast. Too fast. We can't deal enough damage. Well, there we go. We were defeated, but it's fun nonetheless. There we go, my friends. How cool is that? Now, if you want to slow it down, you can go on the attack side. Maybe you can get through from that perspective. Regardless, though, that is everything that you need to know here today about the Sugarfly Cookie. Super fun, incredible healing there. Very fast, if you saw that. And an awesome support and buff cookie there. With that, my friends, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, please certainly let me know. I'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server as always. And additionally, my friends, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow such an amazing community. And thank you so much to all of our members. We have memberships available to you. We got swag and merch and affiliate links, all great ways to support. And don't forget my socials, @me, stay connected. With that, my friends, get out there, enjoy Sugarfly Cookie, the speed demon healer. Look at that thing, ridiculous. Regardless, until next time, we got more coming your way all the time here on the channel. Keep on running.